This video is sponsored by the letter W!
For Lunatic Wuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to start out with something silly. Okay, so while I get out my questions, because I forgot to do that in preparation. Oops. This is unfortunately gonna be two parts. Well, for us recording, it's gonna be two-part recording, but hopefully sometime soon I can get out another type of interview. What I don't know if I've said it before or not, but I'm going to start trying to get some of the furries back on, and new furries. I'm going to do a personal interview based around the person inside the suit, how they got into the fam and that. So I thought I'd announce that now while I still can. So, on to the questions. What are some of the essentials when wearing a fursuit?
Water. Lots of water. You have to drink as much water because you're in these suits. It gets very hot very quickly. I actually, after I took off my suit, did a little temperature testing and it was 120 degrees in my legs. I drank, last time I suited, 3 bottles of water in about a 3-hour span. It's a lot of water.
You said before recording, you said you walked into a closet. Are you sure you're going to be all right?
I'll be fine.
All right. What tools do you need to care for your fursuit?
It depends on the maker. Myself, I made most of my suit other than the head. And I will use this kind of mix. If you go on Google, you can find different bottles of fursuit cleaners and brushes. You want to brush your suit a lot, or else it gets really bad. See, my paws, when I first made them, I didn't brush them. And now they're kind of raggedy, and I get a new paw before it has their con, of course.
Everyone's probably seeing on screen right now just a whole bunch of a product. There's a meme that every time someone says fursuit cleaner, someone said a while back this one product, shit, I gotta put on black bars when Steam comes up. Forgot to turn off Steam. I'm a derp.
Good job.
But I have like a ongoing joke, it seems, where every time someone says fursuit cleaner, I have a stock image of, I think it's called Spot On.
Wow.
And I just bring it up every time. I'm self-aware in my bullshit.
The few self-aware people.
How heavy is your fursuit?
Mine, my legs, tail, feet, hands, and head are about 5 pounds. That's really light. I don't have any padding in my legs, so that doesn't add anything. And my head's built on resin, so it's not this big, heavy thing. But I have worn other suits, and it was about 30 pounds.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So you got off easy.
Yeah. I like lightweight suits that I can run around and have fun in. And not sweat as bad.
Is suiting in the summer a good idea?
No. Not unless you have very good heat tolerance. Suiting in the summer, you think just a t-shirt and shorts is really hot? Well, try putting on 3 layers of foam and fur. It's not fun.
My ass is on fire. It's a dry heat. Wait, no, I referenced it wrong. Your ass is on fire. It's a dry heat. In the comments, I want to see if anyone knows where I got that from. And if you figure out where I got that from, you get a cookie.
It better be the chocolate chip one. No raisins. They're chips.
How do you keep your suit dry or clean?
I wear Under Armour. Right now, I'm not because I kind of just threw this on really quickly. Not that I was going out or anything. But if I wear Under Armour down here, I think it's heat. No, I think it's cool, but it absorbs my sweat. And, hold on, let me breathe. I had to open the mouth to breathe.
You don't have to look away here. Wow.
I ruined the magic.
Ruining the magic now.
Magic gone. But, when it comes to keeping your suit dry, it's hard. You really can't. It's pretty hard. If you have foam and stuff, it's going to absorb it. It's like a sponge. And anytime I wear my suit, I have to wash it after. Yeah, there's really no way of keeping it very dry. Other than Under Armour, you can reduce it, but not all the way.
For the next 3 questions, have you ever worn your suit in a public area?
Yes. I have worn it out in parks and at younger kids' birthday parties that happened to be in the park I was at.
Should you inform or ask your destination that you are fursuiting?
It depends where you're going. If you're going to a local park, then go ahead. By all means, be a fluffy doggy, run around, or a cat, whatever species. But if you're going to like a store like Walmart, sometimes they will ask you to remove your head, and it's a lot better if you just ask before you do anything. Or have your handler, I have hand lotions, I'm sorry, but if you have a handler, then they can explain what you're doing. Like, let's say you're a free-range mascot. That's what a lot of furries use.
Oh, your head's out of the screen.
My head?
There we go. We can see your head better now.
Ooh.
Hey, closet. How do people often react at first when they see your fursuit?
If they know what a furry is, and if they know the bad side, they'll stay as far away as possible. They'll walk in, they'll turn around and leave as fast as they can. But if they don't know what a furry is, little kids, they'll come up, they'll hug you, they'll want to play with you, they'll pull on your tail. I ripped 3 tails just because of little kids.
Oh my gosh, Mommy, the dog looks like a human.
Ah! Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining, like little kids first seeing a furry. Oh my gosh, the doggy looks like a human. I want to pet it.
Mommy, look, it's a puppy. Yeah.
What the heck? That sounded like an actual little kid.
I'm great at kid impressions. Because inside every furry is just a toddler.
I wouldn't say toddler, but I get what you're trying to say.
We'll go 3rd grader. Is that better?
A little.
Oh, so many people are going to be triggered.
Triggered.
Oh.
I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting out that little segment there.
Alright, then I'll kind of...
Do you feel suiting in public is a good idea or not? Why?
I just ripped my badge, but, yes. But it depends where you go. If it's going to be in the summer, don't do it. You're going to die.
We've already established summer is bad.
Yeah, but if it's in a park and there's a lot of kids, maybe don't wear your badges because they will pull. If you have a shorter tail, wear that. Yeah, by all means, go out in your suit. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. comes to suiting people.
Okay.
But you have to be able to move. If you have a scary suit like mine, well, mine's semi-scary. There's a lot worse. Maybe when it comes to children, wear a different suit. Because kids have screamed just at this. So I'm pretty sure there's worse, so they would scream at that too.
Okay.
Wait.
Now for the in private questions. And don't worry, there ain't nothing naughty about this.
Ow, wow.
How often do
Sorry.
you fursuit in your own home?
Daily.
Daily. Oh,
Daily.
I think that's a first. We have
I
the
love
first daily on the show, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a rebel, and red and black, no less. Do you fursuit for fun or for other reasons?
fun. Mostly fun. It's very fun to be a giant stuffed animal. Nobody knows what you are. Nobody knows if you're a girl, a boy. Most people assume I'm a boy, but whatever. Yeah, it's very fun.
It doesn't help that you wear baggy clothes.
Yeah. You try to
Thing
be a
is,
dog.
I actually, until we got into the call, I actually thought you were a boy this entire time.
Lunatic the Wuff.
I
Most
don't
people
know
do.
why, but that name just sounds like something a guy would do.
I know. Especially because its name is Lunatic. Most people would be like, I remember I had this one furry friend whose name is Pink Manticore. I flat out thought it was a girl so long, just because of the pink. I know. Stereotypes.
Stereotypes, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it doesn't help that there's even people that they aren't even what they look like. Yeah. The host is a tranny, ladies and gentlemen. Do the people around you, for example, friends or family, know about your fursuit?
Yes. My brother made sure of that long ago. When it comes to me and my fursuit, my family loves it. They say I'm very talented, but there are a few family members, the teenagers that are like, that's gross. Go away.
Wait,
I'm okay with it.
your family says you're talented. Talented how?
I make them.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean. I,
Yeah.
with parents, you never know what they're gonna come up with. Oh, you're so talented. What is wrong with our child?
My dad isn't okay with it. He's not gonna kick me out of the house or anything. He's just get your furry bullshit away. I'm like, okay, please don't kill me.
So now for your opinion. What do you think of the community involving fursuits?
There's a lot of stereotypes. Most people that own more than one fursuit, people without a fursuit are gonna think, oh, they're so rich. Their parents just gave them to them. No, we work very hard for these suits. It makes me pretty angry when people are like, oh,
How rich
their
does a
parents
family
bought
have to be to just throw $2,000 at a costume?
it. I know, because this suit here, I have put so much blood and effort into it. It's not even funny.
Oh my.
Yeah, I remember I was messing with the box cutter and I cut my hand.
That explains why it's red. All the blood.
Lunatic does love blood. I don't know why. Or I guess I should say I like blood.
Would you recommend others wear a fursuit?
If you're okay in a big, fluffy animal costume at 190 degrees inside, even when it's winter, go for it. I do recommend it. It's fun, awesome. People will love you. And attention's pretty much what we all love. Unless you're that one person that likes to hide in the corner. But if you like to hide in the corner, don't get a suit.
I'm a
can't stress-
YouTuber. Attention's what I'm begging for.
Woo!
Is there anything you would like new fursuiters? Is there anything you would like new fursuiters to know before they put on the fur?
I don't know, but like when I first started suiting, I couldn't deal when it comes to breathing, and if my air came back at my face and it was warm, I couldn't do it. Sorry, I keep on hitting my camera. It was very uncomfortable. But now I've gotten used to it, and yeah, when it comes to suiting, be ready for sweat. Before you put on the suit, know your limits. You can't stand a 3 hours in a costume sweating. Don't try. I mean, try it. Try it for maybe 10, 20 minutes. Try it at home before. Do not push your limits. But they will cut you out of the suit. I've heard many stories of people having to be cut out of their suit and lost their thousands of dollars because they didn't know their limits.
Yeah, having someone come up and cut through your suit, that just does not sound like fun.
No, especially if you got it from a very good maker, like, I don't know, maybe we can say, no makers are coming to my mind right now, but, a really professional maker, if you have a professional maker, and you waited so long to get your suit from them, and it's finally there, and then you didn't know your limits, you went out, you had a heat stroke, and they had to cut you out of it. You're not going to get it back.
Yeah, probably best to start with a partial.
Yes, definitely. Or maybe even just a head, and then pull your sleeves over your hands and walk around. It's the best thing to do.
Well, that's all the questions for the fursuit. So,
I'm gonna ruin that. The magic has been ruined.
Hey, and the stereotype is still consistent.
Yep. And actually, soon enough, this won't be the head that I have anymore. Soon it will be Lunatic 2.0.
Oh, nice. Maybe we can show that one off in the next video. You're in.
Hopefully. If I have it by then.
Yeah. But to anyone who doesn't know what stereotype I'm talking about, on screen. Ta-da! But thank you for being here. Thank you for doing the interview.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome.
That's about it. Thank you all for watching. And we'll hopefully see you when I do the next interview. Who knows when that'll be?
No one. Hopefully soon. But, stay awesome, you other fluff butts. That was really cringy. Why?